SkinnyBoyRandy. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy, where beginners and experts are always welcome. I love having you guys here. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. We have fun over here on this channel, y'all. You're going to love it here. Click that subscribe button. Become a family member. Yeah, become a family member of the Skinny Boy Farms. We love you. Yes. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, check out the two middle fingers. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Also, click that bell beside the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification every time I make a video, which is like every 30 seconds. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Also, if I can't answer a question here, drop on down in my Facebook group. And then come on back. Y'all see I did that drop real quick? And come on back. That group is called Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy, where beginners and experts are welcome as well. If I can't answer a question here, head on over there. Somebody's going through what you're going through. And those are some question-asking people. And if nobody told you they love you today, I do. SkinnyBoyRandy loves you. That's right. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Also, check out my Instagram and Twitter. Go to my Facebook page. Look at the top of the screen. Randy Battle page. Not the gardening page, but it's on the gardening page as well. But check out the merchandise, you guys. Order a t-shirt, sweatshirt, coffee mug. There's some great items, you guys. And everybody that has received their items are 100% satisfied. So thank you so much for everybody who's placed an order for merchandise. Today I want to make a quick video for you, not going to hold you long, on February Fridays, okay? I'm going to do a video every Friday in February just to give you some tips on what you could be doing in your garden. Don't let nobody tell you what to do in your garden now. We just make suggestions over here because we ain't professional. We ain't never went to professional school. We can't even spell professional. No, we just kidding. We are just some gardeners who love to garden and who love to have gardening experiences. We don't make mistakes. We have gardening experiences, okay? That's how we do it over here. But yes, you guys, all right, let's just dive right into the video. Quick tip. I want to make a correction to a video I made the other day when I was showing you my champion collard greens from Honest Seed Co. Don't forget to check out honestseedco.com. That's honestseedco.com. Check them out. Not company, just C-O. honestseedco.com, you guys. And this is where these champion collards came from. And I misspoke that I said that these were planted on January the 11th. And I couldn't remember why I wrote 12/23. Because these were started 12/23. Y'all got ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Okay. Forgive me. These were not started on January the 11th. They were actually started on 12/23. Which is almost 2.5 weeks after before January the 11th. So these are the ones that were started in December. So these are some things that you should be planting. Your cool weather crops. That way you can grow through the springtime before it gets real hot, y'all. And you can get a lot of vegetables in them 3 or 4 months. And a lot of your crops, quick tip, a lot of your crops need to go out 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. Okay, we'll make a video on that. But yeah, a lot of my crops have to go outside next month, probably towards the end of next month, before my last frost date, which is normally April the 15th. So by March the 15th, I'm going to be having some stuff out there in the ground that can take the cold weather. So I've been hardening them off all day, which is just taking them outside for about, I start off with 10 minutes, and then I do 20, and then I do 30 over 2-week period, and then I just take them out there when the sun is out and leave them for a few minutes to come back. I never do more than 30 minutes. But this is the one, the champion collard started on December 23rd. This is what it looks like. No legginess. You see that? Pretty much coming right out of the ground. And we've snipped off the cotyledons. And this plant is beautiful. This is a beautiful starter plant, you guys. From seed, I'm so proud. Yes. And the S stands for the start date, 12/23, and the T on the cup stands for the transplant date, the date that I took it from out of the, because I plant multiple plants at one time, y'all. Let me show you what I do. Let's just take this for example. See? Instead of having the trays and putting 2 cells in each tray, I just take 1 cup and put about 5 seeds in it. And I have 5 plants or 4, however many germinate. And then when I take them out of here like this, I put them into individual containers like that. Okay? So these were the ones started on December 23rd. And today is February 4th. So it's just a little over a month. Okay, now these were started on the 11th, right here. See the difference? About 2 weeks difference, almost 3. The difference in the size. Okay? And then I also have some to show you that were planted on the 26th. Oh, no, this is my kale. Let me see. Go ahead, one. That's roughly. Yes. No, that was started on 111. Well, maybe I don't have one started. Oh, there we go. This is the one started on 126. So you can see the difference in the sizes. No, this is 1223. I think I got the cup wrong on this one because that one is way smaller than that one, so it's not planted on 1223. But you guys get the idea of what your seedling should start looking like, what a healthy seedling looks like in the cup. So that's one tip that you can be doing right now in February. So let's head outside and see what else we can do. Okay. Okay. Now it's a good time. The weather is 60-some degrees, you guys. It was almost 70 degrees at 5 a.m. this morning. So the soil is super soft and moist. And since we did have snow and sleet and all that, you know, it's melted. So it's really nice and rich. And so what I like to do this time of year on a day like this, just get out there and turn your raised beds over if you have raised beds, or if you have in-ground garden, turn the soil over, and I sprinkled in some fertilizer, some shake and feed fertilizer. Yeah. I can see the worms in here, you guys, how they survive in those cold temps. I don't know, but they do. But look at that soil. Look how rich this soil is, you guys. This soil is going to grow us some good food. Look at that. Yep. And I just come in and I turn the soil. And I still have some mustard greens over there I'm leaving in the ground. You guys leave your greens in the ground. They'll come back. They're not dead. They'll come back. Okay? So that's another tip that you can do. Tip number 2. Turn your soil over in your raised beds. Okay? Tip number 3. Start your milk jug garden. If it's winter where you live, sometimes you get snow. Like I said, we're almost at 70 degrees at 5 a.m. this morning. And it's going to be 40 degrees in a couple of hours. So it's supposed to snow and sleet on Sunday. And today is Friday. So these are our milk jugs. You guys, lettuce, nothing's happening. Nothing's going on. Now these are the ones that I have sitting outside. You can start a milk jug gardening. And it's pretty much just cutting half all the way around, leaving the lid attached, filling it with soil, taping it up. Plant your seeds and tape it up, and you have a milk jug garden, y'all. So we have 4 here that we're just experimenting with, and they're doing okay. So we'll just see what happens. Now, I also started containers inside of the greenhouse. Yes, you guys, I have a greenhouse inside of my garage. It used to be outside over here, but the wind almost took it away one day, so I put it in there. This way, it gets sunlight. I can just open up the door and it'll get sunlight, as much sunlight as I need. And at night, when it below freezing temps, I close the door. It gets cold in there. The soil gets hard, but it's not as cold as being outside in the elements. So let's go in there and see some container gardening that I started inside the garage. Okay. And we're back. Okay, you guys, we're inside my greenhouse. Yes, welcome to the greenhouse. Nothing pretty, nothing fancy, just some soil and some buckets and some plants that we started during the winter. This is some lettuce. We actually started these indoors, and then I just broke up all the plants and put them in here and literally just stuck my finger in the soil. Just stuck the roots down and pressed them around, and they took to the soil by themselves. And so we're going to have some nice butter crunch lettuce pretty soon. Now over here I have some more butter crunch lettuce from Honest Seed Co. I love the way their packs come, you guys. I'm sorry, I had a camera. And they have started sprouting. These were started right here in the greenhouse, outdoors, in the middle of winter. I think maybe 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks, maybe, yeah, about 8 days. And they have begun to germinate, just sitting out here. No grow light, no heat. Just sitting out here in the greenhouse. Now this one over here has not begun, but that is a mixed variety. And I left these uncovered. You know, I'm experimenting, you guys, seeing how things actually turn out. Okay? So now we have our containers. Let me get you down here. Let me get you a little closer. There we go. So now these containers I started from our takeout containers. I didn't put any holes. Oh yeah, I did. I did put drainage holes in it. This is our takeout containers. And this is some Dollar Tree lettuce. Just sitting outside with the lid on. You know, you can see the condensation. It waters itself. So it's never dry. So now this has started to germinate on its own. Like I said, the soil freezes at night in here, but it's starting to do its thing. Yep. And all I did was plant the seeds, rub them around a little bit, put the lid on it, and set it right there. Here is some of our Honest Seed Island Bowl lettuce. Don't forget to check out honestseedco.com, y'all. And this is doing amazing as well. Just sitting outside in the garage with the lid on. So the jugs that are outside, I planted the same day as these, and nothing's happening in the jugs, but I believe since these are inside the greenhouse, and they're not in the extreme cold at night, it makes a difference. And then having the lid on where it moistens itself, I believe also makes a difference. Now this is some more Honest Seed Gourmet Mix lettuce. Same thing. Germination. Nothing in the jugs out front, but germination here. So yeah, you guys, you can just use some containers and start your garden in a space. If you have a space outside, you can just sit them outside and let them go for what they know. Okay. Now also, I'm going to be taking some of this corn. This corn started to seed itself. Y'all, this is from my giant Goliath. I'm going to be taking some of these seeds and replanting them just to see if they start to grow, which I believe they will. And I'm going to have a whole lot more of Goliath corn that you guys saw last year. Okay. Yep, you want to put your garlic in the ground. These have been in a container. I don't know how that split into 3, but we're just going to let it go. There's some cilantro. Just sitting out. Put the seeds in the Dollar Tree bucket and let it go. And down here are my carrots. Nothing happening with the carrots yet. But I have 3 different varieties of carrots. So yeah, these are some things that you could be doing in February, you know, to get yourself a head start on spring and summer gardening. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And remember to live, love, laugh, grow stuff and eat it. You are the best. Grow you some food. And yeah, like I was saying, you guys, don't pull up your cabbages and your greens because they go dormant in winter. They will droop down. But when the spring comes, you guys, these things are going to take off like crazy. I can even harvest some of the lettuce, the collards around the edges right now and cook it. And leave the center. Okay, always leave that mother center. And these babies will come right back in the spring. So just wanted to throw in that extra tip for you. Love you guys.